everybody, we are back today to do some just easy, quick Easter coasters. I got this cardstock. It has some different writing on it and some metallic pieces in here, and so I really liked this one here. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and just take my hole punch here, my 3.5-inch hole punch that I got from Michael's. It's made by Recollections. And I'm going to go ahead and get our holes punched out for this. Super quick and easy using this way. Now we've got our pieces cut out. Okay. So now I am going to, oops, looks like I need to do another one. I went a little bit, looks like I hit the edge there on this one. I don't want the flat edge. So I went off the rim. All right, so I'm gonna mix up some resin and I will be right back. Okay everybody, so I've mixed up some resin here and I'm using J. Diction epoxy resin this time. And because our little gold foil parts of our Easter coasters are in gold, I'm going to put just a tad bit of my just really fine gold glitter that I've got. This is a really pretty glitter here. It's just fine and extra fine. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just putting just a tiny bit of this glitter. I don't want very much. I don't want it to be overpowering at all. I just kind of want it to give it a sparkle. So let's see what this would do. This is just kind of a fine sparkle. Can you see? And this glitter is light enough where it's not going to all just sink right to the bottom. It's going to probably stay kind of floating in there. And I'm going to give a quick spray of alcohol on my coasters around the rims. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a quick layer of resin in each of these, enough to cover the base of the coaster and also into the rims. Looks like it's into the rims everywhere. This one might need a bit more. Kind of even it up with all the rest. Okay, so that took about 5 ounces. Okay. We've got about 3.5 ounces left or so. And I'm going to go ahead and spray these. I don't see any bubbles at all trying to come up out of here. Okay, gosh, I'm so excited about these. These are going to be really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my coasters. Now this cardstock here is actually a pretty thick, almost like a real thin cardboard. Okay, it's a much thicker paper. So I did not coat these with sealant, but I would suggest that the majority of the times that you probably should do that. Okay, but test your resin, test your paper, and kind of go from there. Make your decision on that. This has really pretty crosses on the back, and Happy Easter and peace and blessings and things here on the front. So I'm going to put the purple side down. And I'm going to slide it in here. I'm going to kind of roll it as I go and put some pressure just to kind of make sure I don't get any bubbles in there. Okay, and you can see that the resin is kind of seeping into my coaster there, so that's good. That will kind of help me also see if there's any bubbles that form underneath. Okay, so I'm going to just do that to all 4 of these. Kind of slide them in. we go. And I just want the circles to stay in the center of my little area there. Okay, I'm just going to kind of go ahead and help this out, finish covering it with the resin. So as the resin kind of permeates into this paper, it will probably like darken up the front of the purple just a bit, and I don't mind that. Okay, now I'm just going to make sure that my circles are centered in the center here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put these into my curing machine and see if I can get them to kind of set up quickly so that we can do the next step. Okay, all right, I will see you back here in just a few minutes. Hello everybody, I'm back. Okay, our coasters have cured and now we're ready to put a background color on them. They look pretty good. I had them in the machine and I had one kind of slide down here. I mean, they kind of slid off down this way, but we're going to cover it all up, so hopefully it'll just kind of all blend together. I've put about a little more than 4 ounces in this one here. I've made up 8, and I'm going to just kind of combine these 2 purples from Let's Resin, okay, and see if we can get a color that will kind of offset the color of this coaster. Okay, here's our purple. Okay, I'm going to take just a bit more of our glitter here, add it to this. I'm going to go ahead and spray this. And we're going to go ahead and pour this in. Thinking it's going to take about an ounce each coaster to cover it. All right, that was just about enough there to cover it all. Okay, so when these are cured, we will come back and demold them, and these should be a really pretty coaster set for Easter time. I'm excited to see how they turn out. All right, you guys, I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, you guys, they're all completely cured and ready to demold, and I really like the color of these. They just turned out really pretty Easter, kind of a purple, really kind of a pleasant spring and Easter color. We didn't have any problems with the backs of these or anything, and gosh,
Really excited to see how they turned out. Okay, here it comes. Oh my gosh, how pretty. These really turned out pretty. I love how these turned out. You can see the really faint part of the glitter in there. I don't know if you can see it up here close to the camera, but the cardstock just made a really beautiful Easter coasters. These would be really nice to give as a gift. Maybe somebody from your church even, or you know, maybe a grandparent or a neighbor or something. They're so easy and quick to do. You could really turn several of these out over a weekend. They're just so pretty. This one turned out really well too. I think I expect all 4 of these to pretty much look the same. I'm kind of interested to know if any of you have tried much with any other kinds of cardstocks. I do like to use them when you go into a Michael's or Hobby Lobby or a craft store. Gosh, the possibilities are really endless for the holidays and things. But here they all are, you guys, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining me and making these coasters. I hope that you enjoyed it. This was a quick and easy project, super pretty, really nice for a gift or for home. And I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys all next time. And thank you again.